So my brother Blair, what you said.
Recording in case you don't want anything.
I'm not going to swear.
No. In case you don't want to say anything that incriminating.
I don't think he'd notice. But...
Okay, so what I thought we'd do is, instead of our stories, I thought we'd actually talk about more of a story idea I've got here, and plan that, and then obviously go away and plan our own stories, because then obviously, something for people to watch. So, and I thought that we could do it in beginning, middle and end, but each have a beginning, middle and end.
Yeah.
Can anyone remember what the criteria was?
Who are you again?
What about the dinosaurs?
Dinosaurs.
No.
They were cooking a meal.
Yeah, cooking a meal.
It starts with the death, ends with the birth.
Is this what I'm asked? Hello? I'm already supposed to know.
I don't know. Do you it will think so.
Sounds like a bunch of people with speech impediments in here.
No, Bethany watches that, she'll be angry at you. She can't say her R's.
Oh, good brain. Oh yeah, there's a person called Walter and a person called Bobby. It's not funny.
Wasn't there lightning on?
She's got to start with he's cooking him. Is this
Wasn't
what I've
there
got?
lightning?
Oh, what?
Yeah, there might have been lightning.
I think there was lightning.
Cooking a meal.
Wasn't that the tram story?
Could have been, I can't remember.
Starts with a death.
I've got it here now. Thunderstorm.
Oh, so it is
Starts
lightning.
with a
So a
death.
thunderstorm.
Ends with a birth.
Yeah, they have to make a meal.
I've got my meal bit.
And there's Walter and Bobby.
Who are they?
I don't know, whoever you want to be, can be male or female.
Walter the dinosaur and his mate
Yeah.
Bobby.
And obviously dinosaurs.
And dinosaurs. Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
Okay.
All right.
So I thought what we could do is do beginning, middle and end of a story and find this, but each have a beginning and a middle and an end. So a 9-part story.
Sorry, I'm just...
Okay. So let's see. Right, this is the actual story. They had to leave their planet when a natural disaster destroyed it. They needed to find a new planet, somewhere to call home. They chose the Earth. Unfortunately, the inhabitants bite, and they hunted one after another, ending up in a dinosaur's stomach. So they're obviously Jurassic. They invaded the Jurassic period. Okay, and the characters, Walter, spelled W-O-L-T-A, is an alien. They're both aliens. He's part of the invading team. He's a cook. His skin is pale green. He has 3 eyes, 2 at the front of his face and 1 in the back of his head.
He's awesome.
How much of the chocolate did you have?
He has eyes tattooed on his hands and black ribbon tattoos on his bald head. He is 16 months pregnant.
She doesn't drink.
With a hippopotamus.
See, I don't need to drink.
No, you're right.
His child's showing a large bump on his neck, which makes him hold his head at a strange angle.
Sounding more and more like Zaphon Beeblebrox's book.
Bobby is the child. Her father is the captain of the ship. She has dark green skin, turquoise eyes, and her hair, which hangs down her back, is dark midnight blue.
Like mine.
Yeah. Once you've permed it.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I just put my straighteners on it this morning.
She's probably around 12 years old. She likes picking flowers, which will be fun in dinosaur land. She's a bit afraid of Walter.
Dinosaur land.
Dinosaur land. So, if we look for beginning, middle and end, so the beginning would be, which is starting with a death, would be them leaving their planet.
Yeah, it could be like a
destroyed.
disaster scene,
Oh, yeah, death of the planet,
them
innit?
fleeing and people getting killed. And
Right, so if we put beginning, middle and end. Right, so if we go like it does with Dan Wells, shall we go to the, or shall we just follow on from there? Just follow on from there. So they're leaving the planet, because there's a natural disaster that's destroyed it, and they need to find a new planet. So choosing the Earth maybe, or travelling through space, some sort of event.
I think the inciting action would be the fact that the planet's getting destroyed, so then they would need to go somewhere. It's a case of what they do if they get onto a...
Maybe they're from Mars. And that's why there's no water there now, because it was destroyed.
There is water there.
Yeah, because obviously, you know, it turns people into monsters.
Hey?
Doctor Who?
Who are you? I know.
You know who I am.
No, I'm still listening.
I'm the one that's a bit mental.
No, I think I'm going to fit in well here.
I'm one of the ones that's a bit mental. I mean, we're writers, we're supposed to be mental, aren't we?
Absolutely. More or less a requirement as far as I'm concerned.
So, they leave the planet, and obviously there's this destruction there, which is the death planet. So they're in space.
Is it still the beginning, are we?
Hey, yeah, this is the middle of the beginning.
Oh right, I see. We've got the however many 3-act structure: beginning, middle, end, beginning, middle, end, beginning, middle, end.
Yeah.
Right, got it.
So we're in the middle now, at the beginning.
Yeah.
So they're in space, and they decide.
Spell today.
So what should happen? I mean, they could decide, but that's a bit boring if they just decide.
It's like they're forced to. Perhaps there's something wrong with a spaceship or.
We know you want to bang a portal in there somewhere, so just get it.
I was going to say it, but I weren't going to say it. I was just go with the spaceship.
I don't need to have a portal in every story.
You know, well,
There's either I think a problem with the spaceship, or perhaps they get attacked or something.
yeah, spaceship.
I think that the spaceship crashes.
Crash lands.
Yeah. So the end would be them being on Earth, really, wouldn't it? Being on Earth and encountering a dinosaur, or not yet, or that should be the mid. I think that should be the beginning of the middle.
Yeah. So crash lands on Earth seems.
So the crash land. So obviously there's some sort of problem with the spaceship. I'll write this up as well as the other one. I want. And I get 2 stories in a book. Well, you could do more
Well,
than
you
one.
don't have to. We could all just steal the idea and.
Or everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone writes the same story.
Well, no, it'd be different still.
And you were
Not
worried
going
about it
to.
sounding slightly mundane. Oh yes. Right. Where am I up to?
So they're on Earth and
It's crash landed on Earth.
it's crash landed. So there's.
And it looks at this point, because you're in the beginning of the middle, or the middle of the beginning. I have no idea.
It's at the end of the beginning.
Of the middle.
The end of the beginning. That would be survival and.
It looks uninhabited or something.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I would say that this should be survival and the sort of the aftermath of the crash. So
this is the beginning of the
fires.
Stop it, please.
Yeah, this is the end of the beginning.
This is the end of the beginning.
The end
Is
of
that
the
not
beginning
obvious?
as
Is that
we
not
know
obvious
it.
to you?
No.
Good. It's not obvious to me.
This is the end of the beginning, I tell you.
Right, so it's survival at the end of the beginning.
Yeah, they'll have to cook a
So-
meal.
No, well, we can have that in the middle.
We'll have your stir fry.
Who's stir fry? Who's making stir fry? You making stir fry?
No,
No.
burning
Okay.
stir fry.
Right,
I've
so that-
actually got some stir fry stuff in the fridge. In the freezer.
I haven't.
I wonder if my kids would like it with meatballs.
Stir fry and meatballs.
They are like the frozen ones, and they've got no
Well, if
sauce
they're in
on
the
them.
freezer, they're in the freezer. They're hardly going to be unfrozen, are they?
They've got no sauce on them. They're just like, you know, like the little burger ones.
Oh.
But I probably won't. I'll probably just do it for myself because I like stir fry and they don't.
I just can't be bothered getting me walk out to cook it.
So aftermath. So fire. Death. More death. People injured. Well, not people. Aliens
It's middle
injured.
in here.
Well, they are people, aren't
Sort of.
they? They are characters.
Yeah, characters are injured. So, you know, they're sort of like not even really taking consideration of the surroundings yet. What time is it?
11:05.
Are you going to Preston?
Not sure what I'm doing yet. Haven't got that far.
I can't afford it. So,
I haven't.
and I need to go home and cook dinner. Are you going?
I don't think so, no.
Are you not going to Rebecca's thing?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Got stuff to do.
I need to go and make some food for my kids.
I haven't couldn't quite clock that one yet up to now. What I'm doing.
Okay, so the beginning of the middle.
Oh, please stop this. You're confusing me now. Beginning of the middle,
Right.
right? Is characters are injured and death and well.
No, that's the end of the beginning. This is the next stage.
Can you put bleeps into that?
No, I can't. If you swear, you'll get a note on your. You'll get a red mark.
Do I end up in the naughty corner again?
Yes.
I don't, so I shall keep my mouth shut.
I've never put you in the naughty corner, but there's always the first time.
I don't want to know.
It's consolation. Neither do I. Oh dear.
I'll put you in the naughty corner if you talk like that.
What have I done?
With Jane.
That'll only leave you out of the naughty corner, so then you'll have to come into the naughty corner to talk to us.
I'll just talk to myself. I do it all the time anyway. Right, so the beginning of the middle, so those that have survived, and so they're like
Hang on.
building, sort of like building shelters and...
Okay, so they at this stage they decided they're settling, then they're not trying to get.
I don't think they're necessarily
They're
survive,
just
you know,
to try
they're
to
just...
Right.
I think they're still surviving at this time, but they're, you know, they can't get the ship. The ship's too destroyed, so
So they're not attempting to.
so maybe they're going to do some sort of beacon for someone to rescue them. But you know, they've obviously got to survive until someone comes to rescue them if they come. So building shelters, going looking for food. Stuff like that.
So are they carnivores, herbivores, omnivores,
Ooh.
or eat something different? Or perhaps they don't even have food. Perhaps they
Well,
have.
they've got to have food.
Photosynthesis.
Maybe bug eaters.
Yeah.
Or they could.
They could eat something weird like stones or
Yeah, or they could sort of like
synthesize or
the gases, the carbon dioxide from plants. Shall we just go for normal food?
I was going to say, I think she was stick with McDonald's.
No, there's no McDonald's in the Jurassic Age.
God. So uncivil. Sorry. I've had too much coffee this morning.
So they go looking for food. So what do we do here? Do we do that they encounter a dinosaur in the middle of the middle?
So we're now in the middle of the middle, are we?
Yeah, we're in the middle of the middle.
Right, okay.
This could be that there's food is scarce and there's just this one bit of food, but then they realise that there's this dinosaur.
Right, so encounter dinosaur. And they have to run. Some get eaten.
Lots of death in there.
Ah, death. I mean, obviously this is what's it, but then we'd have to, you know, incorporate Bobby and Walter in this. So, you know, I mean, you know, could change who they are anyway. So encounter dinosaur, have to run, some get eaten. So the end of the middle would be.
I'm not sure what the end of the middle is supposed to have. I can't remember what's the story structure say. What to incorporate.
That's what it has.
Because there has to be some conclusion, but then it also
Oh, yeah,
has
it
to
needs
lead
some sort
on
of
to the next
conclusion.
point, doesn't it?
I mean, the thing is, obviously, if
It's
they
that
run away,
transition.
so maybe some get separated and they end up in a cave or something.
Are these ferocious? I take it these are just ferocious dinosaurs.
Yeah,
They've not got any
Well, some got
sort
eaten.
of reasons for.
Yeah, they're just normal dinosaurs. It's a T-Rex, and it's hungry,
And it's very big.
and it's got little arms.
So are these aliens alone are here, or are there some sort of humanoid?
Oh no, there's no humans in the Jurassic Age.
So it's just them.
I hope
Oh, I
that's
see.
recorded.
Okay, so it's quite a kind of factual, apart from the aliens, kind of.
Yeah,
Right,
it is. I
right.
can see it counting down.
I was hoping it weren't. I think I just leant in a bit close before.
It's all right, I am cleverly shielded by a Pepsi Max bottle.
No, you are anyway. It's directed at me.
All right. So
But at least this time
I
it's not
know.
up my nose.
what was that?
Oh, it's a fan thing. It's really annoying.
It's like the air freshener thing.
Yeah.
Yes, because there's... Oh, there is windows in it. So, the end...
The end of the middle.
Some have got away,
Some got away, yeah.
separated from... from main group, sheltering in a cave. And I think there we have to have them making some sort of meal. So what could we have them making?
Well, have they been able to kill anything yet, or are they going to have to rely on plants?
They could eat. They could find some mushrooms or something.
Oh,
Mushrooms.
my brain's taking that in a whole other direction now. They're just going to start eating some shrooms.
Get
I
some
was thinking
shrooms
that
down
too.
your neck. Let's see what happens.
Maybe not mushrooms then.
No, it's too late.
Will they
It's
start
in.
seeing humans, do you think?
It's installed. They're having shrooms.
Okay. Pass me the Pepsi, will you? So it gets you. No, it's direction and edge.
Your O2 balance is not.
Yes, I know it is. It comes up. It's really annoying that.
Group.
So say maybe they already managed to collect some food, so they've got that, and they're sort of like, but they don't obviously know what's good to eat and what's not. So maybe they could have some shrooms. And maybe have you got shrooms?
Oh dear. I'm just going to put shrooms.
But the thing is, they're aliens, so it could have a totally different effect on them than it would on humans.
Well, this is true. Not that there's any humans there for them to make a comparison with.
No.
It was really the Jurassic period.
Could turn their green skin pink. Oh, it could turn their green skin the whole colour.
Yeah, who's that?
So that's the meal. So the beginning of the end.
Okay, so
Are we at the beginning of the end now, are we?
Oh, this be
I
oh.
think we are actually.
So
That's
there's a
okay.
thunderstorm.
So we're having a thunderstorm at the beginning of the end, right? Okay.
Yeah, and they use the cover of it because the dinosaurs disappeared because it's use cover of it to get back to camp. What?
Just think when you play this back to like a comedy act or something. Yeah. Thank you, I'm here until Thursday.
Hey?
Thank you, I'm here till Thursday.
So, the middle of the end?
Have we done the beginning? All right.
Yes! There's a
Yeah,
thunderstorm.
I've done that
We
bit.
use
Could
it.
someone get
So
struck
got-
by lightning while they're in
Oh,
the way?
yeah.
Yeah, why not?
I was just thinking, we haven't had any death recently.
Yeah. We have had up for at least a sentence and a half looking at this.
Though it might just have a different effect on them being aliens.
Yeah. Well, they get struck. The combination of the lightning
Here we go.
and the mushrooms turns them human,
Why?
or changes their appearance, and they become our
Someone, is this the middle of the end, is it? Well, so
No,
I'm
this
still
is
having
the
a
beginning of the
Oh,
end.
right.
The
Okay.
beginning of the end.
Yeah. Someone struck by lightning having eaten mushrooms.
So they're struck by lightning and they've ate mushrooms. So the middle of the end would be they get to camp. Which has been destroyed.
Is this the middle?
Yeah.
They get to camp.
Oh no, the person doesn't die from the lightning.
I was saying all turns human, but I prefer dies, so
Oh
I
no,
put
if it
dies.
turns out human, then we've got the birth, haven't we?
Looks pretty dead from here.
Yeah, but then we've got the. Well, some of them could die, and then one could turn a human. It's our ancestors, therefore we've got the birth. Birth of humanity.
Okay, they turn human, but in
Literally,
my
in
mind
this
they
case.
die.
Back to camp, which has been destroyed apparently. What has destroyed this camp?
More
Dinosaur.
dinos.
Flying giant mushrooms. If I die, I might just have that.
Yay, flying mushrooms.
But dinosaurs, I'll leave it there to keep on.
So the ones that were at camp dead now?
Yeah, I think so.
Take death.
Or they're hiding in a cave somewhere,
Yeah,
eating mushrooms,
So are
getting
they-
high off.
dead. Oh, hiding.
This story's coming out lame.
Your story, Betty.
I know, but it seemed much more dramatic.
Illustrated died to make it more interesting.
Okay.
There you go.
Right, so they get to camp, which has been destroyed by dinosaurs. So
To camp, which has been destroyed by dinosaurs. Okay.
and they're feeling ill
Why are they ill?
because they've been eating mushrooms. They've been struck by lightning. Plus,
Nil.
the dinosaurs have left spores around that make them ill.
Yeah,
So dinosaurs carrying some sort of disease.
Yeah, of humanity.
Feeling ill due to mushroomitis. Dinosaur spores, did you say?
Yeah.
Not mushroom spores.
Oh, these mutant
Dinosaur virus.
dinosaur fungi.
And
Dino fungi.
dino fungi, yeah, we'll have that.
You just imagine it in little
It's
dancing mushrooms. Dinosaur heads. So they don't turn human, but he's pregnant, isn't he? So he gives the
For 16 months.
human pops out of his neck because of
That's like Alien.
because of
Is this the middle?
or comes out of his mouth.
Definitely like Alien.
I think
Walter
Walter gives birth.
Is
gives birth.
Is this the end of the middle or the beginning?
The end
This is the end of the end. This is the end of the end of the end.
So Walter,
gives birth.
To human.
Does that have to be a human?
Well, yeah, because it's a human, as in it's a combination of
Oh,
virus.
isn't
new species because they haven't named it yet.
Yeah, of virus, mushrooms,
Species.
and lightning. So it's Walter that has to be hit by lightning.
Alright, so he can't die then.
No, Walter can't die.
I spelt Walter wrong. W-O-L.
Oh, I put an A in it. Oh.
W-O-L-T-A. There's an A in it at the end, I think.
Yeah.
New species.